BYD just unveiled what they are saying is a breakthrough technology. Now, is it amazing? Yes, it is. It is very amazing. But what is more interesting here is what the Chinese do. This is the perfect way of looking at it and seeing how they take a competitor's product and then make it better or cheaper and make it into their own. Keep in mind that BYD actually bought a Mercedes S-Class in 2010. The founder of the company, Wang Chuanfu, said to his executives, he drove it up to the factory. These guys were like, whoa, look at this cool new car. $200,000 Mercedes S-Class, most expensive model you can get. And he said to his engineers, take this apart, re-engineer every part of it and make it better. And they looked at him like he was crazy. Well, he pulls out the keys, gets the key, scratches the car all the way along, gouges the paint. You can see like dents in the side of the car. Goes all the way around the car, throws them the keys, and he says, well, it's used now. Tear it apart. And they did. And this is what they came up with. Pretty smart if you ask me. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. It's great to see you. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Sam Evans, and I often talk about and report on what's going on in the automotive industry that others won't talk about because they get paid for marketing on their websites or whatever they do. So they just say what's nice and friendly. What's nice and friendly is great, but it's not really the truth. The truth is automotive companies from all around the world went to China to make a lot of money. They made a lot of money in the process. They hand a lot of their technology to the Chinese car companies. You can buy Chinese vehicles now that have like BMW and Audi steering wheels, all kinds of things in them where you're like, oh, hang on a minute, I've seen that in an Audi RS6. Nice, okay. That's what they did though, because they made the cars. They make the cars for BMW, for Audi, for Porsche. Does Porsche make their own cars in China? No, hell no. Yeah, they own a percentage of the joint venture, but there's a Chinese car company that's making that car. So essentially, all these Chinese car companies were able to learn and develop this new technology from the West, which took decades and hundreds of billions of dollars to create. Now, a lot of that technology is basically transferred from the West to the East. I'm not saying this is necessarily the worst thing in the world, I'm just telling you what's happened. This is what BYD has done here. BYD have been very smart about this. You've got to say it is very smart. And keep this in mind. When Tesla unveiled structural gigacasts, they were critiqued by automakers. Some automakers said this is stupid, it won't work, right? There were comments all over the internet saying if this was a good idea, BMW would have already done it. If this was a good idea, General Motors would have been doing this years ago, right? The Chinese, instead of doing that, they said, that's smart. Why weren't we already doing that before? And you know what they did? They called Hydra, and 9 Chinese car companies ordered gigacasting machines to make these battery packs. Their competition, CATL and BYD, what have they done? Already using these structural castings. General Motors, Mercedes, Volkswagen Group, Toyota, Mazda, Nissan. Have any of these car companies gone and done the same thing? Structural battery packs, that's a great idea. Not one. Not a single one. Not a single one. When Mercedes unveiled their intelligent body control system in the Mercedes S-Class just under 2 years ago, I saw it and I thought, wow, this is the future. Now, the future of cars, the experience is one where you want silence, perfect silence. You can listen to music, hear no sounds, and you sit and have a smooth ride. Now, can you do that in a normal car? No, you can't really. You go around a corner, you go, whoa, and you feel the G-force around a corner. Mercedes unveiled a new product, a new suspension system that enables you to feel like you barely feel like you're going around a corner, and it works. It works really well. What does BYD do? They say, well, Mercedes, thank you very much. We have a joint venture partnership with you with Denza. They go and buy these cars, take apart this new suspension technology, and re-engineer it. Work out how to make it at a more affordable price, and now they call it their intelligent body control system. Now, I have nothing against BYD. This is actually a brilliant move. But is there any chance the media are going to come out and actually say what really happened here? I don't think so. Now, BYD have officially unveiled their new suspension technology. CNF Post took a video showing this latest innovation from BYD. Is it an innovation from BYD? Well, it is. I mean, taking apart someone else's product, re-engineering it and making it into your own and then making it more affordable, that's innovation in and of itself. If you think about it, the original mobile phones were massive, like these huge suitcases. People had to come along and turn that into a smartphone today. Turn that into a small phone, a product that actually is practical. Turn that into something that the masses can actually afford. That's what BYD and Chinese companies are doing. BYD call this new system DISUS, DISUS, I don't know how to pronounce it. And in Chinese, the way you pronounce this new innovation means the emperor rides. In other words, the emperor rides and has the most amazing smooth ride. CNF Post says, similar to how BYD shocked the audience by having the U8 SUV enter in crab walk mode when it unveiled the E4 platform, which is the version 4 electric platform, at the Yangwang brand's launch on the 5th of January, it earned the same excitement by having the U9 perform a body dance at today's launch. Now, I don't think anyone in the West cares about a body dance or crab walks, to be honest. I think that's all been well and truly done by Rivian and other car companies. But this new technology is actually very, very impressive. The U8 SUV is really an incredible machine. With the technology that it'll have, it may just be the best SUV in the world when it comes to technology. And we used to say that kind of thing about vehicles like, brands such as Mercedes. But I think that might change very soon. The BYD DISUS system is the first in-house developed intelligent body control system made by a Chinese automotive company. Making a breakthrough from 0 to 1, said Wang Chanfu, the CEO and founder of BYD. The body control system ensures that the vehicle is agile and effectively compatible in most driving scenarios, minimizing the risk of vehicle rollover and reducing the displacement of occupants during high-speed or even low-speed cornering, full throttle acceleration, or emergency braking. Basically, it makes it feel like you're not even going around a corner. And that is why I believe this technology is absolutely the future. BYD DISUS system can protect the vehicle from scratches and damage under various road conditions, including snow, mud, and water. In other words, it also has an air suspension control or ability to lift itself, move sideways, etc., in order to avoid damaging the vehicle. Now, they could actually also use this in the same way that Hyundai and Kia are with their new technology, which is just air suspension, but it's connected to cameras, where the cameras can scan the road ahead and decide whether or not to drop the car to its lowest position or a middle position, depending on what the terrain is. Obviously, the lower the car is, the more fuel efficient or the more electricity efficient the vehicle is. Electrification has brought about changes in vehicle architecture, and vehicle control has shifted from mechanical control to electrical signal control, with dramatic increases in precision and efficiency, said the CEO. At the same time, EVs are equipped with a variety of sensing elements and a deep intelligent fusion, making the perception dimension more diversified. Bunch of marketing talk, but anyway, the point is EVs are the future. This technology in combination with EVs is the future. I think he's right. The system provides collaborative control in body dynamics, laying the foundation for future development of advanced driver assistance systems, said Wang Chanfu. ADAS systems they are, for short. ADAS and BYD, they're allergic to each other. Seriously, ADAS systems in BYD cars, they are terrible. Are they the worst in the world? No, but they're not far off it. They're pretty bad. BYD admit that. I think BYD should go and buy another car company just to use their technology, use their ADAS systems. Clearly, the point is here, BYD are aware of that, and they're working on improving their ADAS in future vehicles. Now, apparently the BYD's DISUS suspension system is divided into 3 areas, including intelligent damping body control, intelligent air body control, and an intelligent hydraulic body control system. And all those 3 things combined together in order to give the best possible ride. To do, in a sense, what Mercedes S-Class vehicle can do, and that is turn the body of the car as it goes around the corner in the opposite direction to that of the corner, meaning you basically don't even feel the G-forces created by going around the corner. DISA C adjusts the damping by controlling the damper solenoid valve, and the system brings significant improvements in driving comfort compared to traditional passive suspension. The system can receive thousands of signal inputs per second, and the DISA Intelligent Computing Center has processing times as fast as microseconds, allowing for rapid adjustment of damper damping according to BYD. DISA A, the second part of the system, is like air suspension currently used in many high-end vehicles, with suspension adjustment of up to 150 millimeters. But this new air suspension offers more than a dozen function modes, including adjusting with speed, welcome mode, convenient access mode, and height safety lock mode. DISA P, which is the third part of the system, is the most advanced of the three. And BYD said it is the world's first intelligent hydraulic body control system. Is that true? No, but anyway, it sounds good. The system can control the oil intake of the damper, damping adjustment valve, and stiffness adjustment valve to achieve dynamic adjustment of body control. The DISA P suspension has an adjustable travel of up to 200 millimeters, and it can lift all four wheels simultaneously as well as independently for a single wheel. In daily driving, it could potentially be revolutionary. It could be a situation where you barely feel the road, you barely feel when the car goes around a corner. When the vehicle is in a sharp acceleration and deceleration, high-speed cornering, and other intense driving conditions, DISA P can provide an instantaneous 200% increase or decrease in stiffness to allow the vehicle to achieve better handling and body control. Mass production, will it happen? Not for a little while. What will happen is BYD will use it in their high-end vehicles, basically to differentiate them and justify you paying more than $100,000 for a BYD electric vehicle. The new Yangwang U8, which I have to say does look amazing, and the Denza N7 will both be equipped with this new system. Now, there will be some other middle-of-the-range vehicles such as the Han EV, the Tang, and other Denza models that will have this system as an optional extra. Regardless, eventually what I see happening is Chinese car companies such as BYD incorporating technologies from the West into their electric cars at much more affordable prices. This is basically what they've done across the entire supply and manufacturing chain for everything else except the automotive industry. The automotive industry is the last bastion. Now, seeing as the Chinese now makes more than 60% of all electric cars worldwide, and they're simply copying the best technology from the West, it could only be a matter of time before much of the global automotive industry moves to China. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments, and thank you for watching.